every kitchen has those tools we rely on every single day, the ones that quietly make life easier without us even noticing. Zojirushi has been creating gadgets like that for years, and in this video, we're exploring 7 of their best. From rice cookers that feel like magic to mugs that hold heat for hours, these aren't flashy gimmicks. They're reliable essentials built to last and crafted to blend right into the rhythm of daily cooking. Let's dive in. When it comes to Zojirushi, rice cookers are always at the heart of their kitchen lineup, and this Micom rice cooker and warmer is one of the best examples of why so many people love them. It uses fuzzy logic technology, so instead of cooking on a simple timer, it makes little adjustments on its own to match the type of grain inside. That's why white, brown, jasmine, or even quinoa all come out with the right texture every time. This model comes in 2 sizes, a 5.5 cup version that suits smaller households and a larger 10-cup version for family cooking, so it easily fits different kitchens. It's not just rice either, oatmeal and even cake are part of the menu, which stretches its use across the whole day. With a programmable delay timer, dinner can be waiting the moment we walk in the door, and the built-in steam vent keeps messy overflows under control. Even the self-cleaning cycle helps reduce lingering odors, so this cooker can stay on the counter without fuss. Compact in design, BPA-free on food contact parts, and made to last, this model earns a spot as one of Zojirushi's most versatile staples. This is one of those that makes baking bread at home not just possible, but genuinely easy: the home bakery. Virtuoso Plus creates a full 2-pound loaf, shaped like what you'd pick up from a bakery, and it does so inside a footprint of about 18 inches wide, 10.5 deep, and almost 13 high, which is surprisingly manageable for a countertop. Inside, dual kneading blades work the dough thoroughly, while an extra heater built into the lid ensures the loaf bakes evenly from top to bottom. That means no dense corners, just even slices all the way through. The menu is broad with options for whole wheat, multigrain, gluten-free, vegan, low salt, or low sugar recipes. And there's even a rapid setting that finishes white or wheat bread in about 2 hours and 25 minutes. For those who like control, 3 memory settings allow custom knead, rise, and bake times, so every loaf can be tuned to preference. The large viewing window makes it easy to check progress without interrupting the bake, and with included measuring tools plus a recipe book of 50 breads, cakes, and jams. This isn't just a bread maker, it's more like a compact bakery ready to run in any kitchen. For anyone who wants the most precise rice possible, the Zojirushi Induction Heating Rice Cooker and warmer NWYNC 10/18 sits right at the top. This model combines pressure and induction heating, which means it can adjust heat instantly across the entire pot, while adding pressure that changes the texture of the grains. The result is rice that feels glossy, plump, and flavorful every time. The 5.5 cup size is perfect for smaller households, while the larger 10-cup version works well for families or those who cook rice in bigger batches. Its menu is wide, including sushi rice, jasmine, congee, steel-cut oatmeal, sweet rice, and even a dedicated umami setting that holds heat just long enough to deepen flavor. The GABA brown rice option is another thoughtful touch, unlocking more nutrition through a gentle preheat cycle. With dimensions of roughly 10 inches wide, 14.5 deep, and just over 8 high for the smaller model, it fits comfortably on most counters while still delivering restaurant-level results. Built-in safety measures make pressure cooking worry-free, and a self-cleaning cycle helps keep the bowl fresh without carrying odors between meals. For kitchens where rice is a daily staple, this cooker feels more like an essential than a luxury. Hot water is something we all use more often than we realize, whether it's for coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon, or even quick meals at night. And this Micom water boiler and warmer makes it feel effortless. With a 3-liter or 4-liter capacity depending on the model, it can easily serve a family or keep a whole day of tea ready without needing constant refills. The micro-computerized temperature control keeps the water right where we need it, with 4 settings ranging from 160 degrees Fahrenheit to 208 degrees Fahrenheit, so green tea, herbal blends, and coffee all get their ideal temperature. And for those times when we don't want a rolling boil, the quick temp mode jumps straight to the keep warm setting, which saves both time and energy while reducing steam. Safety is also thought through with an auto shutoff and a sound alert that signals when boiling is complete, which takes away guesswork. The stainless steel interior is resistant to rust and easy to clean, and the 6 to 10 hour timer means hot water can be waiting the moment we need it. It's practical, reliable, and once it's on the counter, it's hard to imagine living without it. For gatherings, offices, or even just a busy household, having hot or cold drinks ready to serve can save a lot of time, and the Zojirushi Airpot beverage dispenser is built exactly for that. Made with unbreakable stainless steel inside and out, it feels sturdy and long-lasting, and thanks to its vacuum insulation, the contents stay hot or cold for hours without reheating or refrigerating. With a 3.8-liter capacity, it holds enough for multiple people, which makes it a reliable pick for coffee, tea, or even iced drinks. The lever-style pump on the lid makes serving quick and easy. Just press down, and the cup fills without lifting or tilting the dispenser. The removable lid opens a full 125 degrees, so refilling and cleaning feels straightforward. And with NSF certification plus a 5-year warranty on insulation, it carries the kind of reliability that gives peace of mind. Whether it's for family get-togethers or work setups, this dispenser makes serving drinks smooth and stress-free. Sometimes the best coffee makers are the simple ones that fit seamlessly into daily life, and the Zutto coffee maker is exactly that. It brews up to 5 cups, about 680 milliliters, which is perfect for 1 or 2 people without wasting extra coffee. The compact size, less than 9 inches wide and just over 10 inches tall, means it fits on almost any counter, even in smaller kitchens. What sets it apart is the thoughtful design touches, like a removable water tank that makes refilling easy and a charcoal water filter that lasts up to 2 years, which helps improve taste cup after cup. There's even a dedicated measure line for iced coffee, adjusting the water-to-coffee ratio so the flavor stays rich when poured over ice. Once brewing finishes, the automatic keep warm function holds the pot at a ready-to-drink temperature without scorching the coffee. BPA free and clean in design, it comes in silver, black, or red finishes to match different spaces. For anyone who wants reliable coffee without the clutter or complexity, this little brewer balances style, practicality, and flavor in one neat package. Taking drinks on the go is always easier when the mug actually keeps them at the right temperature, and this Zojirushi stainless mug handles that effortlessly. It comes in 2 sizes, 0.8 liter and 1.0 liter, which means plenty of room for coffee, tea, or even chilled water when heading out. Despite the larger capacity, the design is slim, just over 3 inches across, so it still fits comfortably in most cup holders or bags. The heat retention is impressive, holding liquid at around 194 degrees Fahrenheit after an hour and still near 174 to 178 degrees Fahrenheit even 6 hours later, while cold drinks stay down at 45 degrees Fahrenheit for that same time. That makes it equally useful for long commutes, outdoor activities, or even just keeping by the desk. The lid handle makes it easy to carry, and at under a pound in weight, it doesn't feel bulky. Available in colors like charcoal black, frost blue, and mineral gray, it looks as good as it performs. For anyone tired of drinks cooling off too soon, this insulated mug delivers consistency and convenience all day long. When rice is part of the meal, it deserves to stay warm and fluffy until the very last serving. That's where the Zojirushi thermal rice warmer helps you out. What makes it handy is that it doesn't even need a plug. The insulation keeps rice hot for hours at around 176 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. So whether you are setting the table for family or preparing sushi for guests, the texture stays just right. And yes, it's designed to handle sushi rice without letting the vinegar change the finish. There are 2 sizes depending on what you need. The RDS 400 holds 4 liters, while the larger RDS 600 gives you 6 liters. Both are built to be stackable, which makes life easier when space is tight. The lid even has a little sponge system to catch condensation, which saves you from that soggy top layer. It's one of those designs that feels simple, but really shows its thoughtfulness in daily use. The price usually sits around $160 to $200, depending on size. For a piece that doesn't need electricity, yet still keeps rice fresh for up to 6 hours, it feels like a smart buy for any kitchen where rice is more than just a side. For anyone who loves coffee, this Zojirushi Dome Brew coffee maker feels like a nice mix of care and convenience. The special shower dome sprinkles hot water evenly over the coffee grounds, which means every cup comes out smooth. And the taste tuner is a clever little option. You can go lighter or stronger depending on your mood. Mornings feel different, so why should coffee always taste the same? The capacity is generous. It brews up to 12 cups of hot coffee or 8 cups of iced coffee. And there's a separate iced course that stops the warming plate so your ice doesn't instantly melt. That makes it more flexible for both warm and hot days. On the practical side, there's a drip pause for mid-brew pours, a timer so we can wake up to fresh coffee, and a mute option if you're not a fan of beeping. The water even hits about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just the sweet spot for flavor. It usually comes in at around $120. For a daily machine that can switch between bold hot coffee and refreshing iced brews, the price feels fair and friendly for home kitchens that run on coffee. Packing food that stays hot or cold through the day can feel tricky, but the Zojirushi stainless steel food jar does it well. It's vacuum insulated, which means soup, curry, or even chilled fruit keeps its temperature steady for hours. The lid seals tight with a gasket, so there are no leaks in your bag. And the top has those little dimples that make it easy to twist open. The mouth is wide, about 2.5 inches, which makes it simple to eat from and easy to clean. At 12 ounces, it's a perfect portion size for one. And because it's stainless steel with a clear coat, it doesn't hold odors or stains. It also wipes clean without leaving fingerprint marks. Plus, it's BPA-free, so you don't have to worry about any plastics touching your food. You will like that it suits almost every setting: school, office, picnics, or road trips. You don't need to hunt for a microwave, and you don't need a fridge either. It's like carrying a warm homemade dish or a cool snack wherever the day takes you. The price is usually around $35 to $45, which feels right for something that lasts years and makes meals on the go much more practical. When hot water is always needed for tea, coffee, or even quick noodles, the Zojirushi VE Hybrid Water Boiler feels like a true kitchen helper. It uses a mix of vacuum insulation and electric heating, which means water stays hot with less energy use. You get 4 preset temperatures: 160, 175, 195, and 208 degrees Fahrenheit. That covers everything from delicate green tea to strong black tea. You also get a quick temp mode that skips boiling and goes straight to the chosen setting. That saves time when you're in a hurry. The control panel is bright and easy to read, and the water window has a little red ball so you can see the level clearly. Even the swivel base makes pouring safer. Cleaning is easy since the lid comes off, and the inner container has a non-stick coating. The CV Jack 40 holds 4 liters, while the CV Jack 50 goes up to 5 liters. Both feel sturdy with stainless steel walls. This one usually sells between $220 and $250. For something that keeps water ready all day, it feels less like a gadget and more like part of a daily routine. This is the kind of mug that makes you stop carrying around cheap bottles. The GoCafe insulated mug is all about temperature control. Zojirushi gave it something they call CRC, temp hold insulation, which means your coffee can stay hot for up to 26 hours. And cold drinks can hold their chill for more than 85 hours. That's a full weekend of camping without worrying about ice melting. The lid flips open with one hand, and the leak-proof seal means no more accidents in a backpack or car seat. What's also smart is the slick steel stainless interior. No smell, no staining, and super easy to rinse clean. The wide opening lets you drop in ice cubes without a struggle, and since it fits into most car cup holders, you can use it on commutes too. Zojirushi even made it PFAS and BPA-free, so you're not sipping chemicals with our drinks. The mug comes in different sizes, from 16 ounces all the way up to a massive 32 ounces. And with colors like stainless, taupe, and sakura pink, you can pick something that feels personal. For a trusted daily mug with these kinds of features, $39.99 feels like an easy choice. Sometimes the little design tweaks make the biggest difference, and that's what you see in the Flip-and-Go stainless mug. Instead of just another travel tumbler, this one has a foldable handle that feels secure when you're walking with it, but it folds flat when not in use. Inside, Zojirushi packed in their vacuum insulation, so drinks stay piping hot or icy cold for hours. The 16-ounce version can hold heat at 189 degrees Fahrenheit even after an hour, and it's still at 160 after 6 hours. Cold drinks stay under 50 degrees just as long. The flip-open lid lets you unlock, drink, and close it with one hand, which is perfect when you're on the go or driving. And yes, it's leak-proof, so no surprise spills in a bag. The build feels light but solid, and colors like cobalt blue or hibiscus red make it fun. Available in 2 sizes, 16-ounce or 20-ounce, you get options depending on how much coffee or tea you run through in a day. The price is just $29.49, which makes this a very practical mug for anyone who wants convenience with quality. Now here's where Zojirushi moves away from mugs and into real cooking gear. The Gourmet Dexper electric skillet is basically 2 tools in one box. First, a deep pan with a divider so you can cook a yin-yang hot pot. 2 broths at once, spicy and mild. Second, a dual-surface griddle pan for grilling meats and veggies indoors. Both pans are titanium and ceramic-enhanced nonstick, so food releases easily, and cleanup isn't a battle. The deep pan is stovetop safe, which means you can prep on a burner before moving it back to the base. A 1,300-watt heating system kicks in fast, and with adjustable temperature settings, you can simmer or sear with control. The glass lid lets you keep an eye on progress, and the detachable cord makes it easy to move and clean up after dinner. It's also BPA-free and certified safe, so you're not worrying about harmful coatings. For a family meal or small dinner party, this skillet gives you restaurant-style flexibility without needing a bunch of different pans. And considering how versatile it is, the price of $249 feels justified for a piece you can actually use every week. If there's one kitchen gadget that surprises us, it's this toaster oven. At first glance, the Micom toaster oven looks compact, but inside it hides 12 micro-computerized cooking functions. That means toast, bagel, pizza, cookies, broil, roast, you name it. It even has a homemade bread setting that proofs dough, lets it rise, then switches over to baking on its own. Temperature is managed by 8 heating elements, so everything cooks evenly without hot spots. For bread, there are 5 toast shades plus a frozen mode, handling up to 4 slices at once. You can even bake a full 12-inch pizza inside. The oven light runs on a 30-second button, handy for peeking without opening the door. And because it's a Zojirushi, the adjustments feel precise. You don't get overcooked edges or underdone centers. The capacity is about 0.65 cubic feet, which is perfect for daily use without hogging counter space. Whether you're reheating leftovers or baking fresh bread, it keeps results consistent. Yes, it's on the higher end at $258.99, but for a smart oven that does this much in one small body, it feels worth the investment. This one is for coffee lovers who care about freshness from the first pour to the very last. The Zojirushi SKXAE10. French press holds up to 34 ounces, which is about 1 liter, and it does more than just brew. It uses what they call a taste shield plunger. That's basically a smart filter that blocks over-extracted coffee and fine grounds, so each sip stays clean and balanced. The double-wall stainless steel body keeps your coffee hot for hours, while the spout is shaped to cut down on messy drips. On the inside, there's even a max water line to guide your fill, and it comes with a scoop that takes the guesswork out of measuring. Cleaning is simple since the lid and plunger can be fully taken apart. The design is sleek and modern, with a cool touch handle that feels secure. Built with 18/8 stainless steel, it's tough enough for everyday use. For a press this refined, the price sits around $95, which feels fair considering how much care it takes in keeping your coffee tasting right. If grilling outdoors isn't an option, this one makes indoor grilling just as satisfying. The EBDL-C10 is a high-powered electric grill running at 1500 watts, and the cooking surface is nearly 15 by 11 inches, which gives you space to cook a full meal in one go. The surface is designed with a slight slope so oils drain into a tray underneath, leaving your food lighter and healthier. It's coated with a titanium and ceramic nonstick finish, which makes cleanup painless after a round of steaks or vegetables. The body is stainless steel, low profile, and blends nicely with a modern kitchen. Safety is also built in. This grill won't heat unless it's locked into place correctly. Heat control ranges from 176 degrees Fahrenheit up to 410. So whether it's slow cooking or a quick sear, you're covered. For home cooks who want that grilled flavor without stepping outside, this indoor grill is a real treat. And the price comes in around $148. Sometimes it's the simple tools that elevate the kitchen. The AHEAE10 Carafe has a capacity of 34 ounces, about 1 liter, and uses a medical-grade borosilicate glass liner inside. That liner keeps drinks hot for up to 24 hours or cold for just as long, while also resisting odors and stains. The push-button stopper makes pouring easy with one hand, and the sturdy handle feels solid and secure. What makes this one different is its design. It has a unique 10-sided decagonal shape, created in collaboration with British designer David Tong. It looks more like a centerpiece than just a carafe, whether you go with silver, black, red, or gold. It's versatile too, since it can work with direct brewing attachments. Made in Japan, the build quality is excellent, and the heat retention is impressive, still around 150 degrees Fahrenheit after 10 hours. For a stylish and reliable carafe that fits right at home on the table or in the office, the price of about $64 feels like a strong deal. Now, this is Zojirushi's top-shelf rice cooker, and it shows. The NWJEC comes in 2 sizes, 5.5 cups or a full 10 cups, with both models finished in silky black. It uses advanced induction heating paired with pressure cooking, which means it actually adjusts heat and pressure throughout the process for perfectly plump, sticky rice. What sets it apart is the AI-powered My Rice menu. You tell the cooker how your rice turned out, and over time, it learns and fine-tunes until it matches your preference, with up to 49 variations. The inner pot is platinum-infused and coated with non-stick, which helps with even heating and easy serving. Beyond plain white rice, the menu covers jasmine, sushi, mixed, porridge, GABA brown, even steel-cut oatmeal. There's also a self-cleaning mode that reduces odors after heavy use. Built in Japan, this cooker layers safety with sensors, steam control, and pressure locks. With all that tech, the price sits high, around $769. But for serious rice eaters, this is a machine built to deliver restaurant-quality rice at home every time. If you love tea on the go, this tumbler is the kind of companion you do not want to leave behind. The SE-KAE48 holds 16 ounces, or almost half a liter, which feels like the perfect size for daily use. It is vacuum insulated with stainless steel, so tea stays hot at around 189 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour, and even after 6 hours, it can hold steady at 160 degrees. For iced tea, it is just as reliable, keeping cold at 46 degrees for 6 hours. What makes this tumbler more than a regular flask is the dual infuser and strainer built right inside. That means you can brew loose-leaf tea directly in the tumbler, or even prep cold brew without extra tools. The curved lip makes sipping feel more natural, and the handle gives you a secure hold when carrying it around. Zojirushi also included a smart pressure release valve in the lid, so if steam builds up, it lets out safely. Available in Prussian blue, brown, or off-white, it looks as good as it performs. With a price of $69.49, this one is made for anyone who wants real tea convenience without losing heat, flavor, or safety. Here is something built for tea lovers who do not want to fuss with separate strainers. The SM-QHE series comes in two sizes. The SM-QHE34 holds 11 ounces, and the SM-QHE46 goes bigger with 16 ounces. Both are stainless steel, vacuum-insulated mugs, which means your tea stays hot around 187 degrees after an hour and still above 156 degrees after 6 hours. Cold drinks also last, holding about 46 to 48 degrees after 6 hours. What sets this mug apart is the removable tea leaf filter. Drop loose leaves straight into the mug, pour hot water, and the filter stops leaves from escaping when you sip. Cleaning it is easy since the filter comes out, and the tight-fitted lid not only keeps leaks away, but also locks in heat or cold better than most travel mugs. The shape is slim, just about 2 5/8 inches wide, which makes it bag-friendly and compact. The color options like deep blue or dark cocoa give it a simple but modern look. Priced at $52.99 for the smaller model or $58.99 for the larger. This mug is a smart buy if you want tea brewing and travel convenience in one simple design. Now let us talk about something bigger, built for homes that need hot water ready at all times, or even for small cafes. The CDL-TC50 has a massive 5-liter capacity, which is about 169 ounces. That serves up around 21 cups of 8 ounces each, so you can imagine how convenient it is for families or guests. It keeps water at 3 heat levels: 175 degrees, 195 degrees, and 208 degrees Fahrenheit. There is also a reboil button to bring water back up if it cools down, plus a quick temp mode that skips boiling altogether when you just need water ready at a lower heat. The panorama window makes it easy to check levels, and the delay timer lets you set it up for later. Say, if you want hot water waiting in the morning. Safety is also thought through with an auto shutoff and a magnetic power cord that pops off cleanly if pulled. It is compact for its size, standing just over 13 inches tall and has a sleek black finish. At $187, this Japanese-made water boiler feels like an investment. But for anyone who drinks tea or uses hot water often, it saves time and effort every single day. This one is for those of us who like cooking right at the table. The EA-BDC10 Gourmet Sizzler gives you a wide 14 1/8 by 13 1/8 inch cooking surface, which is more than enough for pancakes, grilled meats, or a quick batch of veggies. The surface is coated with a triple layer of titanium and ceramic nonstick that also has a diamond pattern to stop food from sticking and to add durability. The heat range goes from a gentle 176 degrees Fahrenheit for keeping food warm, all the way up to 400 degrees for proper searing or stir-frying. A lid comes with it, which speeds up cooking, helps with steaming, and stops oil splatter. Safety is also in focus since the plate only heats when it is locked correctly into the body, and the guard around it prevents burns. Cleaning is easy too, since both the plate and body guard are immersible. An extra takoyaki plate is available if you want to make up to 26 round, fluffy Japanese snacks at once. It has a long 6.5-foot cord, making it perfect for at-the-table dining. At $136.49, this griddle feels versatile, safe, and made for both casual dinners and fun weekend cooking sessions. And that brings us to the end of our kitchen gadget lineup. If you've got another Zojirushi gadget in mind or any thoughts on this list, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear. Thanks for watching, and we hope you discovered something new today. If you did, a like and a quick subscribe would mean a lot, since it helps us share even more with you.